Hi, I'm Cheryl Cantor, and I'm the author of Normal Eating for Normal Weight. I wrote Normal Eating for Normal Weight because in my years of working with people, I saw how complicated the recovery process was. Some people can see the goal and do it on their own, but many other people can't figure out how to get from here to there. People know that if you eat when you're hungry and you stop when you're full and you don't use food for comfort, that you won't be fat. But if you're an emotional eater, how do you do that? It's not obvious. So what normal eating does is it looks at the tasks and skills that you need to accomplish in order to free yourself from compulsion, and it breaks it into stages to make it more manageable. So in stage 1, you focus on just a couple of tasks, and then when you have mastered those, you move on to stage 2, which builds on what you learned in stage 1, and then when you've mastered those tasks, you move on to stage 3, and finally stage 4. And this method of approaching the problem has been very successful for a lot of people who've struggled for years and couldn't solve the problem. NormalEating.com has a lot of resources. For one thing, it has the book. You can see what the book is like on the site through the table of contents and quite a few sample chapters that you can read. There is also a free newsletter and a blog. The newsletter articles are cross-posted on the blog, but the newsletter also has a news section which isn't on the blog, so people usually like to subscribe to that separately. Also, the blog has some articles that are not in the newsletter, so people usually subscribe to them both. There's also the very important Normal Eating Support Forum, which is the probably the most powerful part of the Normal Eating resources. It's a private, closed, members-only area with a one-time, lifetime fee where you can talk about your journey and ask questions and get support. It's a moderated forum. You're not there on your own, and it's moderated by me. So you can ask questions. If you run into problems or you're not quite sure what I mean by something in the book, you can ask me. And you also can interact with other people who are on the normal eating path, which is a very powerful part of healing and recovery. So many people who struggle with emotional eating feel like they're the only ones, and they feel like nobody else feels this out of control and does these crazy things. And it's not true at all. Anybody who struggles with emotional eating feels out of control. And when you post about the things you're struggling with and you get 5 or 10 people saying, "Me too, been there, done that, I know exactly what you mean," it's very healing. And when you see people say, "I used to do that and I don't do it anymore," that's very healing and very encouraging, because these are people just like you. And if they can do it, you can do it. So the combination of the book and the support forum is very powerful. And for many people, that's all you need. And people have great success with the combination. But if you need more than that, I do offer personal coaching. If you click the personal coaching link on the site, you'll get an overview of what that's like and a description of the fees. Coaching can be either through the phone or email. Phone is better if we're in a similar time zone. And if you're interested, send me some email. There's a contact button on the site, and we can talk about what might work for you. So please take a look around the site. There's a lot to read. There are many resources, and if you have any questions, please feel free to drop me a line and ask me whatever you have on your mind. So thanks very much for watching this video.